Hello and welcome back in, everybody, for the questions part of the channel. I do 5 free spots at a time. And while the list is getting put together, I end up doing a small message for anybody who needs to hear it. And the donations are always open throughout the whole live. So let's go ahead and get started. For whoever needs to hear a message, what do they need to know? Please and thank you. Hey guys, Bailey Jean. I almost said Billie Jean. It's at my door. One. And I don't know all that song. That was so random. Okay. And hey, Healing. Oh. Okay. Then you got the ninja. You've got homeless and the ninja. And a player. But then you got the employee. So homeless is talking about like someone who's unemployed, solitude, they're hungry, bankruptcy, and a wandering. They wander. The ninja talks about a master of stealth, the shadow walker, and bush I do. Don't know what that is. And then the player, which is the social elite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, and the leisurely life. Okay. What is all of this that is the, okay. There's a misunderstanding here for the clarifying the homeless one. You've got the clouds and the sun. This too shall pass. Forever who needed to hear that part. This too shall pass. And what's interesting is the sun is shining super bright behind the clouds. It's like it's almost there. It's almost done. Tell me more. There's a miracle. Aw. It's a freedom in the journey. Wow, it's just been a long, windy road. The strength, the moon, and the separation. But there's a turning point. That's what I'm talking about. This could all be going together here. It doesn't have to be somebody who's actually homeless. It's just whatever the struggle is that they're going through. It's been a long, windy road, and taking steps and pursuing their own path. And it becomes like their strength. And there's a turning point from this isolation. Oh, that's way too many. The boomerang. And they return back to love. And it's a divine intervention. And then you've got the chariot. Wow. And then the wheel of fortune with the path. I like that. The devil. It feels like whatever was going on or whatever I don't want to say toxic, because I don't believe that. That's just how I feel when it comes to everybody has struggles. Everybody has things that they go through. And whatever it is that this is actually pertaining to the certain person or persons, I don't want to necessarily say that, because some people say, oh, it's a choice, and you don't know that. You have no idea what somebody else's path looks like, what they've done, what they've gone through, and maybe some people even choose that life. They just, because it's a life of freedom, or, so they feel, or something like that. This just feels like don't know how to explain it, what it is I'm feeling. It just feels like there's going to be an act of service here where somebody else is going to come in and kind of like try to like fight something, like fight the battle for this one or do something like that. And then it's like you actually find out how much charisma this person has. And then they get the act of service of like employment or something like that, where it's kind of like, wow, I don't even know if saying a diamond in the rough is the right word. Because what if they're not really in a rough? That's just what they want. But then some people say that you choose it and they really don't. And I don't know. This just feels like super controversial. I don't know how to explain what it is that I'm getting. There's a passion here. Okay, so whoever this is actually for, it feels like within this next year, the strategy and everything that has been going on, you're going to completely rise above that, and there's going to be some massive changes. Completely, because you get the Falcon, which is rising above all of that, and having the skills and everything like that. If that makes sense. So it does feel like it's powerful. I don't think I'm giving it much grace as to what this is and what's going to happen. It just feels you might be surprised. I don't know why I'm saying that either. Because there is an energy of you might be surprised if you actually, for some, if you held a conversation and got to know somebody more than what's kind of going on, and if they're down on their luck or something, you might actually be surprised. The Magician and Madman, what? I was done jumbling. That was crazy. The Journalist. It's an interview. I don't know. You just might be talking to somebody and be like, wow, I never would have guessed. I never would have thought. Okay. All right. So there was that little side note thing. That was fun. Okay. Hey, Country. Hey, Firebird. Everyone that is in here. I hope everybody's doing great and doing fabulous. It's been a sick couple of days for me. So, and how was everybody's? I meant to come back on the day, I think it was the 12th, the next day after I did the one where I was talking about all the energy and how it was. I did mean to come back and I just could not. There was no way. I hope everybody got through that energy smoothly. I, on the other hand, did not so much. Headaches are the worst, especially the ones that move. I actually kind of got a little freaked out because the headache moved on me. It was at my temple, and then it moved like right into the middle and going back in my head. It was really bad. Hey, Champagne. Oh, yes, we are much better now. We're doing great now. So I hope everybody else is too. They held onto the side of the boat. I still can't believe I titled that one that. It was quite comical to me. Wait a minute, I'm just noticing something. I was going to say, are you a new subscriber? But, well, happy birthday, Champagne. It must have been a long time because I don't remember seeing you recently on here. But I see that you're a mod, so it's interesting. I've been having a constant headache since then, too. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. See, mine was behind my left eye. And when I would cover it, it would kind of dim a little bit, but it kept moving. It was really kind of weird. Well, welcome to have you back here. That is great to see you back. Jeez. And I'm still trying to get over a cough. Which is not, I'm not sick like that. It's just a common cough, I guess. I don't know what it is. I used to be the smoker of the cigarettes. And I'm not anymore. I don't smoke cigarettes. But I do vape, which is not good. But, you know, you kind of need something. I mean, you don't need, I don't like to say you need anything, but, you know, keeps me calm. Oh, wow. Yeah, it could be. I was nervous about it just because it was intense with my headache. But I knew, I kind of felt like it was just the energy because it came on like right after I did the questions the other day. When I finished that one, it just came on and it was intense. So, yeah, like I took aspirin, it didn't go away. And then a couple hours later, I had to take some Excedrin PMs and yeah. And then I went to sleep and I woke up and I still had it. Yeah. It was an intense one. So, yeah. One day you'll quit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I probably will, though. Because I don't like it. But I might quit. We'll see. I don't think anybody would really want to be around me, though, if I quit. Because I'm not the nicest. I am, but I'm not. I think my patience is thinner if I don't. But I don't drink or anything like that. I don't smoke anything else. So it's just my little, you know, gets me through. I'm not what? I'm nice. And I'm not pleasant. So there's kind of, you know, hey now, Bailey, be nice. That's funny. I am nice. It comes with the territory. Don't poke the bear, and you will see niceness. I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh, there's 2 spots left. I mean, if you want to do what we normally do, Jean, that would be fine. Hey, Ascending, welcome in. I'm sure it'll take a little bit for people to come in and do all of that. Thank you. Let me pin this. Jeez. Okay, I was missing. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is the Aries coming back? Or missing you? That's what it was. Aries missing you. Really come back with the right intentions. Oh. Well, it says distracted, sidetracked, changes, delays, mistakes, misunderstood, and the intuition, and fantasy. I mean, yeah, there's some missing going on, some daydreaming about it, the inner knowing, the heart song, but there is definitely some change, and it feels like, what is this? The emotions are there, but the resolve. Something is trying to, it was like taking steps, but it feels like freedom though too. And clarity, establishing balance. I mean, this person is definitely going to come back in, and it feels like wanting to have more of a balance thing. If there was a misunderstanding, it feels like wanting to have that resolved. And it's almost like agree to disagree, or if we can't resolve this, then we both pursue our own path. This does feel almost like wanting it to be something where it is a mature thing, because I'm even seeing the mature here as well. And then, fine tuning something, taking a closer look at something, and just wanting it to be something that is emotionally balanced in the aftermath. I'm saying aftermath, probably because after all of that, everything that might have happened, it just feels like wanting to have a clear balance with the emotions. But it feels like currently there is some being sidetracked, and it was over a misunderstanding. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Diamond, welcome in. Okay, what was Scorpio feeling about me? Oh, okay. Oh, what would Scorpio think and feel about me? I'm for the nipple. Okay. What would Scorpio feel about wine for the nipple? What would that feeling be? Oh, okay. I mean, right off the bat, you got clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. Okay. Then you got exhaustion, cloudy, judgment. But then you've got one day underneath, which is someday, somewhere, another time. Wow. And then underneath that, you've got the timing card. Tell me about this. Unavailable. You got the yes. It comes with the cross and the yes. And okay, the snowflake, it's a pattern, but it's the fireworks. It feels like the pattern is going to get exhausting. Okay. It feels like, okay, so the clinginess here, it feels like with the broom, that's like removing that. But there is also like a want to like restore harmony. But then there's something here about certain patterns and getting something going. And it's exhausting to keep continuing doing the same old pattern. But then you've got the clouded judgment with the fireworks, which there is chemistry, lust, passion, the desire, all of that is there. And it's like, well, one time, but then you've got the stalemate. Ugh. And staying in control. It almost feels like no way out of the cloudy judgment aspect here. With the chess pieces, it's almost like I want to strategize, but I'm not going to be like, it's non-committal. Then you've got the doorbell, the woman, the other person. If this person is dealing with somebody else, you might get an announcement from that person. Not sure what could be self in selected. It does feel somehow if there's another person involved, you're going to hear from that person. Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of like, It feels like standing straight in the way to where it's like, nope. So it feels like a ink type of a moment. And then it's just waiting in cycles, and it just feels like waiting. Yeah, definitely coming out again. Yeah. Yeah, because it ended up being the woman with the third person. So definitely, and the doorbell. That to me, in a way, if this person was able to know where you are and stuff like that, I would say something like, wow, they would show up at your door. I would hope not. But that's kind of what that looked like. But it could have been anything. Okay. What's something that... Oh, wait. I had to read the small print. Okay. What is something that Danny wants Henry to know, but is too chicken to say it? That's through the true emotions here. You're welcome. What is something that Danny wants? Mirroring and a wish. What? Okay, so there's some mirroring energy here that has to do with a wish. Oh, you're fine. So there's like some mirroring or a wish that's going on, or that he'd want, but then it's also trapped in karmic ties, which I mean anything could be karmic. I don't really know too much. Maybe selfishness. Let me see. What is this? What is the... Oof. It is an obstacle for sure. It's detour. It's a warning. It literally says a warning on that lighthouse. And tell me more about that. The agreement. The mask. Making stable changes, though. It's kind of, hey, LJ, welcome in. It feels like feeling right now trapped in something that he agreed to as an obstacle, but like definitely taking the steps. It could be baby steps and not big steps into doing something to the next level, but it's being disguised because you got the mask and then making stable changes. It kind of feels like the bear. This could be something that's financial with the bear, or having where it's like something's like really protective. You just don't know that yet. The wish and the mirroring. Squirrel, the detour, and the confidence. He might have some insecurities that you might not be aware of either. But there is like a mirroring here for a certain wish to have. And that's there. I would pay more attention to what's hidden, because he's definitely hiding something about being trapped in some sort of karmic tie, which I don't like using words like that, so to speak. But karmic is like, isn't it like lessons or something? He's caught, it almost feels like caught on a loop of learning a lesson. Okay. And I did get a donation, so let me see who that was. Okay. I think that was LJ. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. I hope it made sense. And it was just get weirded out because I don't know. The whole karmic, the whole twin thing, all of that, I don't know. Everybody has different beliefs on that. So I never know what to say. It's you. Okay, you can post your question, LJ. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. I'll put you at the end. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Then I think it was Bailey. If you want to post your question, because LJ wants to go last. I don't know. I'll have to look. Oh no, we have Bailey and then Champagne. Okay, I see. Let me repin this. Okay, so how does Jay feel towards me? They started talking, but it's been acting up. Okay. Let's go with this one. Here's Jay. About Bailey. This person has like insecurities. There might have been cheating or broken trust in the past because it talks about family and security. And player. Tell me more about that. The removing unwanted stuff. Feels like restoring harmony and coming back. But it does third person. There's another person involved. Which could be family because it does literally say family and a player and trying to play strategically, waiting for the move. Yeah, and then you've got the yes. On top of that, it feels like power though. It feels like a power play. No, this doesn't feel you. This feels like them. Like having, it almost feels like, I don't want to say that because some people, everybody's different. Everybody is different. But this does feel like a sense of if somebody in the family was a cheater or a player, they pay attention to that and they could particularly pick up on those habits or does like the testing, does all of that type of stuff. But then it's got the broom, which is cleaning it up, deleting it, all of that. But then you've got the boomerang, which is coming back. And then you've got the third person with starting something. It's a new experience. So that's there, but then something stable and having it be successful. And you got the yes again. So it's kind of like, yes, this is there. It's been like a revolving door. And yes, wanting to like have things start and everything like that. But then it's like wanting something to be stable and to be motivated and successful in it. And then you've got the positive outlook. Oh, isn't the best? Yeah. Yeah. There's just lots of, it feels like insecurities. It really does. And it looks like that. But then you've got the beaver and staying in control. There's something definitely going on in the home. So whatever's going on in the home is a key factor to the situation. Okay. And it has to do with the family dynamic. All right. So I hope that answered your question. All right. And Champagne, if you can post your question, please. Ooh, geez. Shuffle these up again really good. All right. One more call for Champagne. Okay, and then LJ. I wasn't sure if she meant if she wanted to be at the end of the. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if it was the end of the thing or not. Okay, whatever comes out. Okay, for LJ, whatever comes out, please. Oh, no worries. Oh, goodness. All right. LJ, whatever comes out. What does LJ need to know at this time? The Fool and the Bard. The Keeper of Epic Tales. And a Creator. Wow. Impulsiveness. And legends and creativity. This is the mind, the thinking, and I quit shuffling this community, and it is explosive. And the realization of something, the visit, it's welcome, make an announcement. And there's an opportunity that is knocking. This is a journey that it's fierce. Then you got people who talk, but then you win a reward. because of your ambition. Okay, so you know what this feels like? Is you're going places. You are doing things like this could be like in creativity and an announcement and this opportunity, and it's part of your journey. You are going to pursue your own path. And it comes with this like determinedness and fearlessness. And then you end up getting haters. And if you do have haters, that means you're doing something absolutely right and good and blueprint. It's a firm foundation and it's your destiny to do what this is. And your status. What is that? I heard go forth. I heard go forth, but I don't know if it was like go forth, my bright one, or go forth something. And it's like go wherever the forth may take you. I have no idea what I'm talking about and saying. The guidance. And keep going. So basically, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to, it's because they can't do it. If that makes sense. These ones here, the ones that are doing the chit-chatting and the blah, 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 they got loose lips and all of that. They're trying to be secretive, but then they're also manipulative. It's because they can't do what you do. So it goes back to what I was saying. If you have haters, that means you're doing something right. And I mean, you're getting trophies, you're getting noticed. And there's like a firm foundation to you and what it is that you're doing. And the chandelier talks about luxury. And then you've got the grasshopper, which is like, keep going, my little grasshopper. Keep hopping. And there's movement. It's the ship. You're going to be on an adventure. And this also feels like you're going to be taking trips and travel. It's just kind of like, just to let you know, you're awesome. But yeah, keep going because these people, they're always going to be there. They're always going to do that. And it's because they cannot do what it is that you're doing. And so they're jealous. It's envy. Oh, thank you for that, LJ. Oh, that's sweet. I'm just reading the energy. But definitely keep doing it because you are on the exact path you need to be. And yeah, don't let anyone or anything stop you. So you need to keep going because there's lots of people, especially like in the community, it's going to be impacted by what it is that you're creating and what it is that you're doing. Oh, thank you, LJ. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate that. Oh, that made my day. Thank you. Wow, and the Fool came back out when I was reshuffling. I was like, keep going. Keep going. I'm so happy for you. Never hearing that. Nobody hold me down. Oh no. I got to keep on moving. Oh, exciting. Yes, especially if it's keeping you down. Move. Get away from that energy. Definitely get away from it. Because I'm telling you, certain energies will keep you stuck. And it's just because of, I keep getting like envious or jealous or something because you have a talent. And I mean, everybody is extraordinary if they apply themselves to it. And it's just kind of like if people don't, then they just, yes, definitely take that leap. Yeah, definitely. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Okay, we can open it up for another 5. Makes me so happy for you. It was a good one. Oh, I need to pull for whoever needs to hear it. No, not that one. Okay, this one. All right, a message for whoever needs to hear a message at this time. What do they need to know? External party situations. Fate. Somebody might have a friend or family member that is like, they were put on the path. I heard put on the path for greatness. Okay. The sun, strength. The first one I pulled out did not feel right, but this one does. It's empowerment. That's my point. So you might have a person that's on your path that is either a current partner, which is a partner, that is friend or family, somebody you work with, or just other people. And it feels like they were put there to get things going for you. It feels like to bring in some ambition and empowerment. The pressure's on though. And it's calming though too. Containing comfort. I said containing comfort. The crow. Wow. They're a clever problem solver, or they help you solve problems and like events and things like that. And it's almost like when you, to be heard. And I just touched the tip of my nose, like that's it. It's almost like when you and this person talk, it's a clear balance. It's the drum. You are heard when you speak to this person that was put on your path. And it's like this person was put on your path for an absolute reason. And it was to bring in some empowerment, and they have compassion, and the truth is revealed. And it's the crow. And then just, I don't know. It's like, oh, the crow. You might have had power struggles with this one. And then the message, you left, you came back, you left, you came back. And then you get the doorbell. It's like, welcome. You're welcomed around each other. Opportunity knocks. And then the woman, it's almost like, hey, guess what? And then this one just, it feels like I don't know what this is. It just feels they were put on your path for a reason. And it's a visit. It's the green light, full speed ahead. It feels like to keep you going, the cross. Wow. It's the cross. And this person, if you've gone, I was about to get really excited, but if you've gone through emotional loss, that literally is the cross is talking about like emotional loss. The emotions of things, loss, all of that. There's conviction, there's sorrow, there's all of that. This person was meant to create an uncommon bond with you. There's deep commitment, and it's to manifest your deepest desires and to reawaken things that you might have lost. And they become family. And it's the dolphins, and you guys just have fun together. Wow. And at the bottom, you have the soulmates. So if you ever questioned this whole thing, it's like okay. If I want to say something like you can run, but you can't, that would drive me insane. But it's effective communication. When you and this person talk, it's effective. And there's humor there, and it's laughter, and you're in tuned with each other. They light a fire, it's the torch. And there's courage and liberation in the book. Wow. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. It's mysterious as to how these things work. And there's synchronicities there between this. And it's like, that, wow. And then you got the Phoenix at the bottom of the deck. Like this one helps the catalyst here. It's the bellows. It gets things going. And there is like I'm hearing such a weird sound on the right side. It's like a ring, but it's not. It's weird. It's a weird sound that I'm hearing. I don't know what it is. But this was always written in the book. You were supposed to come across this person, and you might be actually surprised why you and this person are so, I don't want to say embedded, but it feels like that. It's embedded to one another. And it's because it's a higher purpose. It's a higher reason. And things rise up from the ashes. And oh my gosh, I split the deck, and it's the stars. It's this person has your 6. They got your back. They're support. They're your comrade. They are everything. They are inspiration. And I don't know. They just, the communication. I split the deck again, and it's communication. Yep. It feels like good conversation brings out good things. And if you're having a bad day, that's who this person would be. If you're having a bad day, that's the person who you would contact. You would talk to that person because they lift you up. And it's really sweet. I like that. Okay. And there's an empowerment here. That's awesome. I like that a whole lot. Wow. Okay. Hey, Ascending. Oh, there's not really too many people in here. I guess this could be the last. Oh, there's 2 left. Okay. I thought I said 5, only 5 spots. Oh, wait, nobody has asked. Okay. I'm telling you, I do not have my glasses. I do not. And I don't even know where they are, to be honest. I think I lost them. They're somewhere in here. Oh, I'm sorry. Champagne, you were already called. You were in here. That does have to go too for the moderators as well. Because the whole reason why the mods, get it at the end is because they're in modding. Yeah, I'm sorry. But happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. And it's nice to see you again, too. That's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people that used to be on here years ago. So it's fascinating. So I don't know. If nobody else pops in, if you want to just put you, and if LJ wants a free question because she did donate, she can do that. And Ascending, I think that's everybody else. If I missed a name, then just let me know. Or like Jean knows she can do the list. Because I'm telling you, my eyes are so bad. Unless I get really up on the laptop, I can't read. Wow. I'm so sorry if I cough loud in you guys' ears. I never used to cough. And now I'm doing it a lot. Oops. I suck at keep getting that song. I will follow you. Will you wherever you may go? So maybe somebody's following somebody, but in a good way, not in a stalkery way. It just feels like in a good way I'll follow you. I have a general. Okay. A general, please. Sending, what does someone need to know at this time? That is weird. Okay, 1 second. This is a tricky little deck. I use this for everybody, but I'm being pulled to it for you. All right, for Ascending, what does Ascending need to know at this time? Oh, it's so big. Okay. I know it's this deck. Healing Waters. Okay, there's something with water here. Wow, yes, there's definitely water. You've got Healing Waters. And then you got Water Magic. And then you got Meditation for Peace and Serenity underwater. So, tell me more about this. The beginning, something brand new. Clock. It feels like try something new with water. No, I'm talking about like if you like, it's almost like cleansing with water or meditating with the water or something with water. I mean, that's very obvious about water here. I don't know if you've got water in you or you might see something in water. My nose. It's a message with water. The house. Okay. Roots. Tell me more about this with the water here. Wait a minute. This man. You know how, that's odd. But you know how like some people, they burn things when they're trying to manifest something? They burn it. But that's because it's fire. Or they have something with air, so they let something, somehow they do something. I don't know. But there's something here. This could be a water sign, male. I don't know. But it does feel like something here, if you're trying to manifest, oh, it's a strategy. Gaining momentum. It's supposed to be done with water. Like if you manifest in water. Like with me, I normally, a lot of times, if I'm trying to get things away, I'll take a shower and I let things rinse off of me. A lot of people were like empaths and stuff like that. That's what they do. But there's definitely something here with water that is going to gain some momentum. It's a cause and effect with water. Okay. So, I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So, definitely do that or look into the water. It's interesting. It's a catalyst. It's going to get something going. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, so I hope that helped. That was odd. I never use that deck. Not on like personal questions or anything. That's weird. Okay. I ask what is ice cream? Okay. What is honest feelings and intentions? Anything else you need to know about their connection? What can you tell me, please? Wow, and I just looked over and it's 555. What else is needed to know? No. All of a sudden, name strikes and the thunder rolls. That's Garth Brooks. Timid or secret admirer, taking a chance. Direction and at a crossroads, but it has something to do with a friend. Influence. What is this? The balance. Moving forward. Okay. Then you got, yes, the mountain, and then you got the swans. Feels like something starts out and gets ignited, but then there's an obstacle that's like blocking something. Who's that? It's like taking a chance. Whoa. Oops. It's the raccoon. It's another person. And it feels like a misunderstanding. This could be a friend who like wants to give some insight, and it's like mirroring and trying to like steering clear and containing one's emotion here. It's kind of like, you got the timidness up there as well. And then it's like at a crossroads with the direction. Feels like being influenced by a friend. To restrain from this. And then you've got the moon. It does feel like having a buddy or a friend saying like, dude, that's a fantasy. It's not true though. But it is under, well, let's pass. It's communicating. There is somebody who's trying to communicate. And then you got the garden, play in the field, a date, society. It feels like all of a sudden there's just somebody else tries to influence something. A friend. It's a friend. It feels like they're trying to be a supportive friend and just say things. This friend might be a loose cannon. Or looking at like it's unconventional, but it's almost like there's a part here where it's like it's the butterfly. Embrace the change and elevation to the soul. And we only live once, rising above it and coming back. Okay. So it's kind of like he might get distracted unexpectedly because of a friend's influence. And it's kind of like putting him on crossroads or something like that. And somehow something's going to happen where he's going to rise above that and be on a quest to come back. And he's not going to leave something behind with you. It just feels like he's going to get sidetracked from a buddy because it's like, take a chance. It's a gamble. It's a, do you really know this, that, the other? And, you know, how many eyes are in this woman? Wait, what? What? There's 2 eyes. I don't know what I'm saying at that part. That might be something where it's like, wait, what? You're not making any sense. I don't know why I just said that, but it was weird. It was strange. It's been wild. Yeah, it just, I mean, it just feels like he gets thrown because of, or timid because of what friends are saying. And it throws him off a little bit because it's almost like, do you really want to? And it's kind of like, take a chance on me. Dun, 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 dun. And he does. Ghosted or disappears from this divine connection. Because, oh my gosh, here it is again. You've got the ghosted disappearing, this divine connection due to third party interference. So it does feel like that. And it changes the transition. So it just feels almost like get out of the fantasy world. It feels like this is not really a conventional. I keep hearing things like wake up, just wake up and realize, and something like that. Almost where it's like, it's not conventional to the friends. Does he have older buddies or something that are like, this is how it works and da 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 da, and this isn't, doesn't work the way that you think that it's going to, or something like that. I don't know. They're just, I don't know. Heartbroken. They don't want to see him heartbroken and go through like legal disputes. I don't know what their friends' issues are. Older buddies, yeah. It feels like old and stuck in the ways of, like, come on. Like, this isn't, I don't know. It just, well, then that still wants to come out the home foundation. It just feels like getting him back onto the foundation of around them. What? It's not unethical. But it's not what they're used to. Oh, one is divorced with 3 kids. Yeah. It could be that. It could be like, honestly, just like, dude, what are you thinking? And da da da. Jealousy. But it feels like they're trying to look out for him. But it feels like because I just want to save you from all the unnecessary heartache and risk and everything. But it feels like getting in his head, but he's going to walk away from that. No, it doesn't feel like that. It feels more or less like, are you younger? Like, is there a significant age difference? Or, well, I mean, age isn't really, in tarot, it's not really necessarily like an age number as it is like a maturity. And it seems like you're on the level, but they're looking at like you are young. Oh, he's younger than you? Okay. The man. Wow, see, look. You've got the man, and I'm just shuffling to put them away. You got the man here, and then you got the timid. Literally says timid. Right there. So somehow, some shape, somehow, he gets timid. Yeah, I don't know them. It just feels like something's not the friends. Okay, mind you, it's the friends that are doing that, making it seem like you guys don't typically align good and all that, which is kind of like, but how would you know that you're not in the conversations? You're not around it. You don't know what's really going on. And it does feel like they're just kind of like, well, it's just too, I don't know. It doesn't feel like putting all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, I don't know. It might be don't settle down right away. It's just there's friends there that are just kind of like trying to be like you don't need to settle down or whatever it is. But it feels like it's the bigger reason because of you don't want to be in a situation where you have legal issues and disputes. Yeah. Yeah, because it comes back around where it feels like he gets out of the way of the other people. You know what I mean? So, and it could be because it's the other people are divorced. They have children, they have, things like that, but that's not everybody's situation. So it's just, it's weird. I don't know. It's weird energy in a sense. So, Okay, so I hope that answered your question. And I guess I will leave this here. And thank you, everybody, for coming in and for joining us today. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah. Well, and that's what I mean. I think he'll kind of like he's like listening in a sense to get the advice because they almost feel like they're like I don't know what the thing is. It's kind of like the unk, the uncle that knows the things or whatever. It kind of feels like that type of energy. So it does feel like that. Oh, hey, Lakia, we're actually done for the day. Um, Jean was actually the last one. But thank you for stopping in. I'll be back on tomorrow for the same thing. So, but thank you guys so much, and thank you, LJ, for your donation. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.